And the angle that we see, I mean,
there's definitely contact in my opinion.
It looks to be contact. It feels like the leg moves there.
Welcome to Instant Replay for MLS Matchday 24. I'm your host, Andrew Wiebe, and as always, we're taking a closer look at the most controversial refereeing decisions in Major League Soccer. And yes, a little bit of midweek, a little bit of weekend, and we're starting midweek with LAFC Colorado. 5 minutes in, Jackson Travis, the young Rapids defender, is steaming into a 50-50 header with Sergi Palencia, and oh boy, that looks like an elbow to the face of Palencia. That's what Jeremy Rufo, the referee, sees, and out comes the red card. Jackson Travis is apoplectic. He's saying, no, well, you read lips, no way. And for me, this is a definite orange card, which is to say it can probably go either way. So the first thing I'm looking for here is Jackson Travis playing the ball? Where are his eyes? What is his intent entering into the challenge? Yes, he's reaching out and bracing for contact, but hey, that's normal going into a 50-50 header. To me, Travis is attempting to win this header. His eyes are on the ball, he's tracking it, he's just a little bit late to the party, and Palencia already has the best seat in the house. I don't see Travis add any additional force to that extended arm with either a swing or maybe the use of the point of his elbow. But I think the appearance of extension through the player, thanks to his momentum, as well as just the point of contact on Palencia's face and Palencia's reaction, seals his fate with Marufo lives. Now, I generally go tool or weapon on these. In other words, what was the intent behind the arm and elbow positioning and action of the movement? For me on this one, it's a tool. It's not being used as a weapon, and thus, in my opinion, yellow would have been enough on this play, and I would have liked to see a caution rather than a red. However, I don't think that you can say that's clear and obvious. It's just my opinion, and I would never expect VAR Eunice Marcacci to get involved on this one. We're going to come back to that Colorado LAFC game in just a second, but first, another elbow! Again, midweek, New England, Miami, 55th minute. It's orange card alert, part dose, this time Federico Redondo on Carles Gil. Honestly, I'm much closer to a red card on this play than the Travis play. That's because I think this is much more of a deliberate decision to get head/face by Redondo. As Danny Higginbotham says on the broadcast, the Miami midfielder, well, he knows what he's doing. It's an American football stiff arm, and what gives me the, ooh, hey, red could be possible here, goosebump, despite the yellow on the field from Fotis Pazakos, is the push and then the extension through Gil's face. But in the end, the fact that Redondo's eyes appear to be on the ball, his hand is open, and it is plausible that he's reaching out not to get a piece of the face, but just to get a piece of the player, means that I can't say that he deliberately struck Gil. I am okay with the yellow card here, but referees are going to be watching Redondo closely in these situations where he gets a piece of the face/head. Okay, back to that LAFC Colorado game. 40th minute, Denny Bouanga on the ball, running at defenders. It's the loneliest place in MLS, and Maxu does not like this penalty call, but listen, it's a foul. Watch him extend and stick out that leg, that trailing leg. He just kind of throws it up there, and the contact is not huge, but it's enough to take down Bouanga, and that's a foul. Good call for me by Jeremy Rufo. And how about a little deja vu? It's nearly the exact same moment in the first half on the weekend against Dallas, and here's Denny Bouanga again. Yes, he is going to run at you. Yes, he is going to split defenders in the box. Yes, you are probably going to foul him, which Dallas does yet again. Let this be a lesson to you MLS defenders. Denny will make you look pretty silly. Okay, Toronto-Atlanta, we are in second half stoppage time, deep in it in fact, and Toronto is trying to hold on for a big 3 points. Atlanta pushing, balls popping around, John Freeman, the referee, sees a little contact, waves play on, then a shot is taken and Freeman says, oh, that deflected, it's a corner kick. Only Soren Stoica, the VAR, spots something on the play. It's a huge call. Stoica recommends Freeman go to the monitor, and a penalty is awarded. Atlanta get a point, and this decision took 2 from Toronto, and wait, hold on, I take it all back. Took is way too strong for what turned out to be a really obvious call. Watch Charlie Sharp haul off and kick Luke Brennan right in the knee. This is why VAR exists. Stoica spots it and gets it right. It's a no-brainer, foul and a penalty. Here's another no-brainer, in the sense that it's a clear foul and Rodrigo Schlegel, well, he lost his brain. Rodrigo, doing a little dance and giving referee Rami Touchon your best, I am in complete disbelief, that could not possibly be a foul, is not going to absolve you of this very obvious foul. You stuck your foot out and tripped Prince Owusu, dude. Here's one with some more gray area from the Colorado-Vancouver game. This foul on Sebastian Berhalter is called a penalty by Ricardo Fierro. And as Marcelo Balboa says on the broadcast, it is a foul. It's just a question of where that foul occurs. Fierro says it's in the box. Well, let's take a closer look. I have the foul as Berhalter's right knee on the right upper shin of Ted Pietro of the Rapids. And look, utilizing these angles, whether it's over the line of the 18-yard box and therefore in the area and a penalty, or just barely outside, is a razor close call. Down the line, it looks like it might be just out depending on where the contact is initiated. The other angle makes me think, based on the timing and KDP's reaction and how I compare it to the other angle, that it probably happened above the line. If I'm the VAR, aka I'm Jose Carlos Rivero in this situation, I am looking for definitive proof that the first point of contact comes outside the box, and the angle from behind Berhalter, well, it just doesn't give me that definitively. I can guess that it is very well might have been, but I can't see it and know it, and therefore I could never recommend a review on this one. Jose Carlos Rivero does it, it stays a penalty, and the Rapids, well, they missed the penalty. Ball don't lie? You tell me. We all love a good offside decision with a really difficult angle, so let's go to Charlotte, New York City. 13 minutes in, Idan Toklamadi is going to score a goal. It's very possible that he's offside in the build-up. Now, the live angle tells us absolutely nothing. We cannot see Toklamadi's position relative to the timing of the pass, but you can tell that it's close, so let's rewind it back and find a replay, which, boy, that's a really tough angle. However, it does tell us that Toklamadi is in an offside position relative to his marker when the ball is played. Key phrase, relative to his marker. Look at the top of the screen. I think Kevin O'Toole is actually the second to last defender here, and A.R. Kyle Smith is in an absolutely perfect position, which frankly we aren't because the angle available. Per usual, I'm trusting the AR in position to make the call over all of us doing some angle distortion guesswork. And oh, by the way, New York City manager Pascal Jensen said in his post-game press conference that it was onside and a good goal. Look where he is standing on this play. I would say the New York City manager has the second best angle in the building to make a judgment, right behind the AR. And we end Matchday 24 with a little bit of a strange one, or at least it was for a little while. First up, the penalty decision. Devin Kerr, the commentator on this one, spots the contact quickly, and he's spot on here. A review is initiated and a penalty given. Reed Baker-Whiting gets a piece of Munoz. That's a stone-cold penalty for me, and it's called that way. But then why does Nuhu get a red card? I can tell you right now, it ain't for dissent. It is for this right here. While the review is happening, the Sounders left back is doing something with the Sporting Kansas City supporters section, and he chucks the ball in the stands at a fan. Yeah, that's going to be a red card all day for violent conduct. It is not limited to the 22 players on the field, folks. And that's it for us. Remember, if you see something, say something. Give me the game. Give me a description. Please, most importantly, give me the minute. It is so helpful. Big thanks to my Instant Replay crack crew. Aldo Medina, Rich Hernandez, and Phil Levanco making me look good. We'll see you next time.